Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Rosh from the Poor Millennial Mom, and this channel is all about cash stuffing, budgeting, and debt repayments. I am a single mom and I'm going to be paying off $113,000 of credit card and student loan debt. And today we are doing a debt-free Friday video. So debt-free Friday is where on Fridays I go through all the payments I've made towards my debt from the previous Friday to the Thursday. So this week, let's go to our spreadsheet and I will show you what I've paid off so far, where I have to go, and some interesting things that have happened with my credit cards this week that I am both displeased and pleased with. It's kind of hard to tell. Anyways, so I paid off, didn't pay off anything. I paid $35 towards Fido. I wasn't originally intending on doing that this week. I was going to wait until next week's video. But when I added up my minimum payments I had made, it came to $190, and I wanted $125 so I could finish filling in my start from last week. So $35 went onto Fido, which brings the total balance of Fido down to $314.02. So I'm hoping that I can have this paid off by the end of the month if I just really bear down and put all my extra money towards it. So that's kind of my goal, is to have this paid off by the end of May. And if not, then by early June. And then my plan with Fido is to close it. I was debating not closing it, but yesterday when I logged onto my account, I noticed that they had reduced my credit limit from $3,500 to $600, and that's $2,900. And when I called them, they were like, yeah, we noticed you've been paying your card down, so we just thought we'd reduce the limit for you. And I'm like, yeah, but I didn't ask you to. They're like, yeah, we did it anyway. I wasn't very happy about it, and I kind of felt like, I wanted to have that higher limit on that card. So at this point, I'm going to pay it off, and I'm just going to close it. I haven't had a great experience with Fido since I opened the card, so I'm not too torn up about getting rid of it. Especially if it means that it's one less thing I have to worry about. I think I would rather, at this point, stick to credit cards that are attached to my bank accounts as the ones that aren't, just because it makes it a little bit easier for me to see them and transfer money to pay them off and that kind of thing. Anyways, all that being said, next I made a minimum payment on the Tangerine MasterCard. That is $32.46 for the minimum payment on that one. And if my calculations are correct, which they may or may not be, it didn't really make much of a dent. These numbers will update on the 1st of June when I input the account balances at that time. But I put in a calculation just to kind of see, which was it took the total interest percentage on the remaining balance and then divided it by 12 to give me what the interest would be each month. You can see 1803 in May, 1801 in June. So really it feels like the minimum payment made no difference whatsoever. So of course, once I'm done with Fido, we're going to pay that one. Next, I made a minimum payment on the Scotiabank card, and that was $57.43. Again, if we look up here, it makes virtually no difference. It's like $18 towards the principal that was paid off. So it just goes to prove that if you pay minimum payments, you're barely making a dent in your debt, and you're barely making a dent in the interest. So just don't do that. Make as many payments as you can so you can get rid of it as fast as possible. So that is kind of where I'm at for this week. My second debt-free Friday of 2024. Next week, I think I'll be making a bigger payment. Maybe. I'll be getting child tax tomorrow, and then both of my jobs will pay me on Friday because both the theater and my full-time job pay every other Friday, and it's the same Friday, which is kind of nice. I should get 2 more paychecks out of the theater before we close for the summer. I think it's 2, it might be 3, and then I should also get a tip out from them before we close. And then I got offered a job over the summer for Stampede, which pays pretty well. It's only 10 days, so I think I can kind of push through the late nights for that long just to like make that extra money. Working in front of house serving kind of thing. And then that money should help get through the summer with no work coming in from the theater. And then once that's done, then I'll go back to the theater in September. So, you know, it all kind of works out. This was a little more rambly than I thought it would be. I'm sorry. I've had to film this video like 4 times because I keep getting distracted. Bridgerton dropped today, so I have been binge watching that since I got home from work, and it's something, that's for sure. Let me know your thoughts on it because I'm enjoying it, but it's very different from the books. Paid off 125, and that means that we get to color in 2.5 stars on my tracker here because each star is worth, I don't know, what did I say, $50? Each star is $50. So let's just color and yeah. So far, each row of stars is 10 stars, each star is $50. That means I have paid off $1,500 since I started doing this like last week. Really impressed. Obviously, every week will not be like this because I just kind of threw a lot of extra money towards my debt in the last couple of months, and I will not necessarily have the cash flow to do going forward. But I am kind of hopeful that we will get Fido taken care of in the next month. And then we'll have Tangerine, I'm hoping by October, earlier if I can manage. And then we've really just got the Scotia and the RBC card left. So I don't know, I'm hoping to go into 2025 feeling really hopeful about this. Anyways, if you like this video, if you enjoyed it, please do like the video, subscribe, leave a comment. It really helps. I try to respond to all my comments. I don't always succeed, but I try my best. And thank you again, and I will see you again very soon for another video. I think the next one I'm filming is a sinking funds cash stuffing, but we will see. Anyways, thanks again, and bye!